Hello, thank you for having me today. My name is Alhasan Aldabbagh. I'm the president of Asia Pacific at Saudi Tourism Authority. And we're very excited to be here in Pakistan for the first official visit. We came with a big Saudi delegation, and we're hosting a big roadshow today in Karachi, where we've invited over 250 of our trade partners, and we're excited to look into the opportunities to bring more Pakistanis to Saudi Arabia to perform Umrah and also explore the great beauty of Saudi Arabia.
What are the plans that you believe will appeal to the Pakistani travelers? Because every Pakistani want to go to Makkah and Medina, but nowadays this is very expensive to go there.
So today, one of the reasons that we're here is that we are launching Nusuk platform, nusuk.sa. And Nusuk is a digital gateway for any Muslim who wants to perform Umrah. They can go into this platform and they can apply for their visa. They can apply for their permit to go to Al-Haram and to Al-Rawda in Al-Masjid Al-Nabawi, and they can book their package from Nusuk, their hotels and accommodation, their airlines, and also get access to many different sites in Saudi Arabia. Within Nusuk, there are all types of packages that address the needs of budget-conscious travelers or any other activities that they might want to do.
Which segments you are targeting in Pakistan, and can you share details of marketing activities you are planning in this market?
So we've looked into the Pakistani travelers and we've done a segmentation exercise to understand the different needs between the segments. So one of the big segments that are coming to Saudi is during Ramadan. This is the high season, and they tend to stay longer in Saudi, in Mecca and Medina. The other segment that we're looking at is off-season. So Pakistani travelers coming during the holidays, during summer, and also during some of the religious important days like Al-Isra and Al-Mi'raj, like Al-Mawlid Al-Nabawi. And the third segments are Pakistanis who are going for a holiday vacation. So they're traveling to Middle East, like Dubai and Turkey. They're traveling to Europe and America. And we have built packages to cater for each of these segments. And now we're planning to launch a big marketing campaign towards end of this year in Pakistan, where we shed some light on Nusuk and the Nusuk platforms and all the services that are being offered under Nusuk. We want to work with celebrities and influencers and travel bloggers here in Pakistan to bring as much as exposure to the transformation that we're doing to make Umrah easier and more accessible than ever before.
Mr. I'm Zubair, as I mentioned earlier that I am from PTV, Pakistan Television. I welcome you over here in Karachi, especially you have been come from first in Islamabad, then in Karachi, a big road show from the platform of the Nusuk has been going on over here. I mean that my question is that you have been launching all these big shows. So is there any special developments for tourism sites have been developed in Saudi Arabia that you have attracted? Please do mention. I mean that before this we used to go for Umrah or Roza Rasul and all these things. But the tourism sites have been developed, so tell us something more about on these.
Absolutely. There are two types of experiences that now we're promoting. There is the spiritual journeys. So for those who are going to Mecca and Medina to perform Umrah and visit Al-Masjid Al-Nabawi, there are a lot of sites that has Islamic historical significance. Places like Ghar Hira in Mecca, places like Jabal Uhud, important mosques in history like Masjid Al-Qiblatain, Masjid Quba, and Masjid Sayyidina Abu Bakr, Masjid Sayyidina Umar, Masjid Sayyidina Ali, and many other more significant sites, in addition to museums like the Museum of the Quran, Museum of Asira Nabawiyya, and the Museum of the history of the development of the Haramain across the many years. So those are spiritual journeys and sites that are well designed and prepared for our Umrah travelers. But also there are leisure activities. Saudi today is the true home of Arabia. We have 6 UNESCO World Heritage Sites and over 10,000 archaeological sites in Saudi. We have places like Al Balad in Jeddah, which is the old downtown. This place is well preserved for hundreds of years, where you can see how people in the Hijazi region, the western part of Saudi, used to live and how kids used to go to school back then. We have places like Al Turayf in Al Dir'iyah in Riyadh, which is the birthplace of Saudi. This is the place where our founder, King Abdulaziz, rahmatullah alayh, established Saudi Arabia. It's a whole village made out of mud. And there are a lot of activations around it as well. And we have Al-Ula, of course, which is the open museum. It has the historical site of Hegra, which has the Nabatean civilization. And there are many other activities to do in the cities, which is very vibrant. And there is a lot of activities happening in the cities. People can go to malls and do shopping. People can go to many different restaurants with variety of cuisines. So we have the Saudi cuisines, the Italian, the Lebanese, the Chinese, and we have also the Pakistani cuisines in Saudi Arabia. And there are a lot of other activities that can be done during a visit to Saudi.
I mean that there are so many things, or we have seen that by media that as especially the women are allowed to drive in all these things, and women are also integral part. There were before this there were some restrictions that for the mahram and all. So these kind of some relaxation I have also heard. Can you tell us about that?
So part of our objectives is to make Umrah as easy as possible. Anyone who wants to perform Umrah can get access to the visa. This is our objective. And today, anyone can apply for a Umrah visa online, fully automated, and you can get it in less than 24 hours. We have extended the duration of the Umrah visa from 30 days to 90 days. And also, anyone who has a US, Schengen, or UK visa can get visa on arrival. Anyone who's passing through Saudi Arabia can get a stopover visa or a transit visa for up to 96 hours for free. And also women, they don't need a male guardian or mahram to get the Umrah visa. And there are a lot of other initiatives that we have done to make the Umrah much more easier.
Now this is your third day in Pakistan. So what kind of response you got it?
What kind of?
What kind of response you have got it? I mean that this is your third day in Pakistan.
Yes.
You traveled to Islamabad and now in Karachi,
Yes.
is there and all these things, the governor, CM and all these meetings.
Yes.
You have been attracted to come and invest in Pakistan. So what kind of response you got it?
We're getting an amazing response. I'm really very pleased with the welcome and reception that we're having here in Pakistan. We've had the chance to engage with many partners in Pakistan, and we're looking into many different opportunities to expand the door for Pakistanis to come to Saudi Arabia, perform Umrah, and enjoy beyond Umrah the activities and attractions in Saudi Arabia.
Do you have any specific plan for 2024, one by one, if you can tell us?
Of course. So in October we will launch, our winter season in Saudi Arabia. This comes with a lot of activations in Saudi, festivals and concerts in Riyadh, in Al-Ula, in other places as well. There is a pipeline of new hotels that are opening up in Red Sea, like Ritz-Carlton, Reserve, and Six Senses. And Sindala is going to be opening up in Q1 in 2024 in Neom. And we are also launching new airlines, Fly Deal, who was just announced yesterday to be connected with Pakistan. So we're very excited on what's coming up in the calendar.
Do you think all these plans will increase business between two countries?
Sorry?
Business activities increase between two countries?
Essentially, you are visiting here to launch Nusuk. So, what exactly outcome you are expecting from the launch in Pakistan?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
So what outcome of Nusuk launching you are expecting from Pakistan?
So we're very optimistic with the launch of Nusuk because from Pakistan, in this year alone, we've welcomed more than 1 million visitors. most of them are coming here to Saudi to perform Umrah. But also there are a lot of Pakistanis who are coming for business to Saudi. There is a lot of Pakistanis who are coming to visit their family and friends because we have more than 2.5 million Pakistanis living in Saudi. Growing up, I've had Pakistani friends throughout my life. In fact, my first ever boss was a Pakistani who we are still, good friends. So they are part of our society and integrated into our culture. That is why Pakistan is an important and strategic market for us. We have big ambition for Pakistan. We are targeting to attract more than 3.5 million Pakistanis by 2030, and I believe this is a very conservative estimate. Thank you. That's it? All right. Yeah. If you have more questions, please ask. Yani. You good?
You covered each and every aspect.
All right.
No need. Yeah,
All right.
That's great.
Thank you. Thank you very much.